What is Wasilla? The first thing people will tell you is that it's not what it used to be.
Well, I remember when out on the highway there was just a blinking traffic light, one traffic light down, and it was blinking red and yellow traffic signal at the corner of Main and Park Highway. Now I think there's something like 10 or 15.
Wasilla has changed a lot since it started as a railroad station almost a century ago. The city is now the largest in the Matanuska-Susitna Valley and a major crossroads for south-central Alaska. The Matsu Valley is the fastest growing region in the state, and Wasilla is the economic center.
Growth started in the 90s when the first Walmart came, where Sears is today, and became a big retail corridor. People started flooding out here from Anchorage because you could get more for the money for housing. Wasilla right now, its official population within its city boundaries, which are relatively small. It's only 3 miles by 3.5 miles. Like 7,049, it's probably closer to 10,000. We're waiting for the census to come out, because we know how much expansion in housing and building has been done over the years. And that changes things.
Trails that I learned to ski on next to my house. We used to shoot grouse on them trails, and that's where we went to have a good time. You go back to those same trails now, and there's subdivision in there, private property signs. We just have to go through people's yards to get to where we want to go.
People come for a variety of reasons, but stay for most of the same: space, freedom, natural beauty, community. Residents see these qualities diminishing as more move in.
There's only a few spots left anymore that you can actually go and have a lot of space to yourself.
More people from Anchorage come up here to do exactly what I do, get away somewhere. But the more people that come up here, the more of Anchorage comes with them.
When you get people in more condensed in areas, you start losing some of the small town community flavor.
The city's area is relatively small, but it looks like that will soon change too.
And we're looking at annexing out beyond our boundaries now, so we stay within the economic corridor. Then, just in the proposed areas right now, if we were to annex that, we'd be the third largest city in the state.
So I had this image in my mind's eye of this more rural area, a smaller town type. But it's actually a rapidly urbanizing area that faces many urban problems.
Having to deal with a lot of land use planning and land use zoning things that Anchorage dealt with 30-some years ago. Now we're dealing with them. We've identified the need for about $1 billion worth of new roads that have to be constructed within a decade in order to keep from gridlock.
Both the city of Wasilla and the Matsu Borough are working hard to meet the increasing infrastructure needs of the expanding population.
Park strip in Wasilla that's getting better and better. It started with the skate park, and then pretty much at the same time they put in Wonderland Park, and now they've got that indoor ice ring and indoor soccer ring and performing arts center.
It's an exciting time to be here in Wasilla.
So what is Wasilla?
It's the urban area anyway of the borough, and it's going to continue to be that way for a very long time.
Wasilla is growing.